There we go. Good evening, everybody. It is Monday night here at the BTA Network. Since it's Monday, that means it's time for Monday Mayhem. And tonight, the weather's creating mayhem again. So.
Weather 101, Part 2.
Yep. And as you can see, if you see the bottom right of the screen there, we have a radar from Radar Omega, which, we're going to be using. But anyway, we'll get to that in a few minutes. Anyway, I'm your host for tonight. I am Oblogstream. I'm currently joined on the line by three of my crazy cohorts. First, below me is our master creator, Frodo. Hello, Frodo.
Hey, sorry I'm not putting video on, but I've got too many radars running right now to support video.
Yeah, totally understandable. Then to my left, we have our resident joker, Mike. Hello, Mike.
Hello, everyone. How's it going? Happy Monday.
And finally, to my bottom left, we have our tiny Oreo, Janet. Hello, Janet.
Hello, everybody. I hope Mother Nature's treating you well.
And finally, we have Craig in the chat room. Hey, Craig.
So,
all right.
Before we start, I want to let everyone.
Oh, that's right.
And
I want to let everyone know that if you're living in Kansas, southern Kansas, well, let's just expand that a little bit. The majority of eastern Kansas and the majority of eastern Oklahoma, I would say, keep your eyes on the weather. Right now, we are rocking, and I'm gonna tell you the exact number we have. 8 tornado warnings, 17 severe thunderstorm warnings, 12 flash flood warnings. That's not a joke, people. Especially right now, if you live in the area where Kingfisher, Oklahoma is.
There it is.
If you live anywhere near like Hominy or Cleveland, Oklahoma, keep yourself at alert. Also in Kansas, if you live near Cedarvale, Sedan, Peru, Moline, or Longton, be cautious. And this next one I'm gonna say, be especially cautious for, because we have reports coming in from roughly Oldsburg, Kansas right now area, Randolph and Oldsburg, Kansas, of potentially 3 and 4 inch diameter hail.
Yeah.
That's the kind of hail that you get hit in the head even if you are rocking a freaking bike helmet or a motorcycle helmet, you're gonna get your fucking block knocked completely off. So just be cautious with these storms, because it's also, we're on a tornado driven high risk to this today. Now that happens so rarely that you hear tornado driven high risk that you need to pay attention to this shit. We're talking possible long track tornadoes, possible. I've actually been watching this throughout the day, and there was a tornado, not a tornado, a supercell thunderstorm that was literally eating other supercell thunderstorms like it was fucking Kirby.
Whoa.
Wow.
That's unusual.
How big was that supercell that it could consume other supercells?
Let's just put it this way. Anytime another supercell got anywhere close to it, the Kirby cell, which was actually over Covington, Oklahoma area, that what I'm calling the Kirby cell, because, well, that's what it was doing. It would literally shred that fucking supercell and just add it to its own, and just it was nutty. Like I watched it do that at least 3 times. Just shoot, shoot, shoot. So
kind of like Pac-Man, sort of.
Well, I called it Pac-Man at first, but then people in my AST group, which surely you're a part of now, were like, "This isn't Pac-Man. This is fucking Kirby."
Or instead of thunk, 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 it's more like.
Yeah, and by the way, Sajo's in the chat as well. Hey, Sajo.
Hey,
Hi, Saj.
Hey, Saj, we're gonna send you down to Oklahoma and be our storm spotter correspondent.
Nah, it's Monday. That means it's wrestling night for him.
Anyway, go on ahead and start doing the rest of the show. I'll break in when I need to.
Okay, and like I said, in our regular chat, we've got that radar going, so. Alright. So, anywho. You hop over here.
Exactly. Plug it into the chargers.
Plug it in, plug it in. I'm kidding.
Exactly.
Okay. There's a bunch of stories that I had posted we hadn't had a chance to get to. Let's see. So I'm gonna let you pick. First, this was from like about 2 weeks ago. Documents found on North Korean servers suggest U.S. studios may have unknowingly outsourced animation work. That's number 1. Number 2. Woman left fighting for her life after drinking coffee filled with insects at airport. And by the way, this was not a U.S. airport. This was in a foreign airport.
I was going to say.
Yeah, not a U.S.
Better
airport.
not have been at Sky Harbor.
No. Number 3. Teacher arrested, accused of using AI to falsely paint boss as racist and anti-Semitic.
That one.
Hold on. There's still 2 more choices. Employer who fired 78-year-old receptionist must now pay her $78,000.
Ooh.
And finally, the 5th one. MeTV Toons will bring Warner Brothers classic cartoons together in its own channel.
So that means we might get Batman animated series on that one, since it was a Warner Brothers cartoon.
Yeah, but the thing is, we're talking about classic tunes. Well, then again, at this point, Batman the animated series probably would be considered classic, but I guess that just depends.
Yeah. I say that. The one about the bugs in the coffee.
All right.
What about you, Mike?
I'm fine with either or.
All
Doesn't matter
right.
to me.
Okay, so let's get started. So this actually happened on April 26th, but
Ugh.
now I'm going to tell you right now, some of this might be a little gross. So heads up, if you
Yeah.
just ate, you
Hey,
might not want to hear this story.
to our listeners, if you are of delicate constitution or you just got through eating dinner and you don't want to hear this story, either mute yourself or leave the
Okay.
room for a few minutes,
Yeah.
right?
Right. Give me just a second here. There. That's better. All right. So where am I? There we go. Okay. All right. So here's what happened. After lifting the lid of the cup, she was met with a shocking sight. So, a 21-year-old woman was left struggling to breathe after drinking an insect-infested coffee at a Spanish airport. The anonymous airline worker was waiting to board a flight from San Sant Joan Airport near Mallorca, Palma on April 22nd. It's not unusual for airline staff to have a caffeinated drink considering how much time they spend working in the air, and this woman was no different. She approached the vending machine in the airport, and once the cup had stopped filling up, she took a sip of her drink only to notice it didn't taste like you would expect a coffee to. Upon lifting the lid to check if the drink looked okay, she was greeted with the sight of insects floating around in her cup.
Yee.
Yeah. It didn't take long for the effects of this to show, as the woman was soon thrown into anaphylactic shock. This caused her face to swell up and her throat to narrow, making it difficult for her to breathe. She was also left with swelling on various other parts of her body. Staff at the airport's health service were able to administer adrenaline alongside other drugs in the hopes that they would tackle the allergic reaction. The woman was then taken to the hospital and spent 36 hours in intensive care, but was likely discharged 2 days after the terrifying ordeal. According to the local publication Ultima Hora, the family of the 21-year-old have filed a complaint to the National Police against the airport for allowing their services to be infected with in such a life-threatening way. In their statement, they emphasized that this infestation case should be taken as a crime against public health, which had severe consequences and resulted in reckless injuries. The family also accused the airport staff of failing to make sure the machine was safe for use and did not check or maintain hygiene standards for customers. The vending machine has now been marked as out of use. Anaphylactic shocks are usually able to be treated with drugs that control the allergic reaction, but according to gov.uk, they still kill 20 to 30 people per year. Lad Bible Group contacted San Sant Joan Airport and the National Police for comment. And this isn't the only stomach-turning discovery as of late, after a man found out he had 150 live bugs in his nose.
What?
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, here's what's going on. The unnamed Florida native told First Coast News, "Over a couple hours, my face just started swelling. My lips swelled. I could hardly talk. My whole face felt like it was on fire. I started getting nosebleeds, constant nosebleeds. I couldn't even get up to go to the bathroom without my nose starting to bleed. When I went for the examination, the doctor says, I see movement." The patient was given an antiparasitic, as well as a special antiparasitic rinse to clean his nose, and will be evaluated as many as 4 times a year, but is expected to make a full recovery.
You know what, that incident with the coffee maker in Spain?
Mm-hmm.
If that same stuff would have happened with the coffee maker at McDonald's, McDonald's would be stiffly fined and shut down.
Yep.
If it would have happened at McDonald's.
Yeah. Exactly. But whew, that's just scary. Alright. So,
Makes me want to skip coffee at the airport.
alright, so that's out of the way. Let's pick our next story. Would you like the North Korean animation, the AI to falsely accuse a teacher, the 78-year-old receptionist getting $78,000, or the Me TV tunes?
You get to pick the next one, Mike.
The Me TV tunes.
Alright.
Something a little bit nicer.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
Yeah, this was announced a few days ago. Oh dear, I've got this stupid thing again. Alright, I know what the problem is. It's my damn ad blocker. Okay, there we go.
All right, guys. Sorry for break-in, but if you live near Kingfisher, Oklahoma, and if you're in Calumet, that area, and Okarche, you need to be very, very aware. The cell we've been watching today lately is starting to do some fun things with ZDR, which basically means what we're seeing is a high possibility that this is going to form a twister. If you are in the Okarch,
Let me see that.
Kingfisher, and just north of Geary and Calumet, you need to be in your shelter right fucking now, and I'm not playing.
Yeah,
We got a very well-defined hook echo.
I don't know
We
about
have
you, but I think I see 2 hooks actually.
Yeah, there are.
Mm-hmm.
So I want everyone who is paying attention to this to be very, very alert to this storm.
Yeah. So I got
Okay.
that there.
Can I
Yeah,
ask
so
a question real quick, Frodo?
What?
What's ZDR? What's ZDR?
It's a type of radar that allows us to see the possibility of storms dropping stuff on the ground.
mm-hmm.
It's a very narrow beam radar that lets us see that kind of shit. Like right
Okay.
now on another one of my radars that I use called GR level 3,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to GR analysis. I'm going to take a quick cross-sectional snapshot of this, and we're looking at a storm. Oh, shitty. We're looking at a storm with an overshooting top of 60,000 feet.
Ooh, that's pretty high.
So
Well,
if you're
airplanes are
seeing
better.
it,
That's more than 11 miles up.
yeah, and I'm gonna put it this way: a 60,000 foot storm is high enough to produce huge hail, and this isn't a joke, people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to scare you. I'm trying to be very fucking real. This is no fucking joke.
Oh,
If you are anywhere in that area, you need to be in shelter now.
Yeah, they said the worst of it's gonna be like tonight in the overnight hours. So
Yep. So I'm sorry for interrupting, but
no,
there
that's
you
fine.
go.
That's fine. That's okay. All right, now back to the articles here. This was courtesy of Deadline, and this is gonna make a lot of people happy. Me TV Tunes will bring Warner Brothers classic cartoons together in National Weagle Broadcasting Network. After all, that's the one that's responsible. All right, so what's up, Doc? Weagle Broadcasting Company has announced the launch of an all-new national television network, Me TV Tunes, dedicated exclusively to classic animation from Hollywood-era shorts to made-for-television favorites. The new Me TV Tunes collaboration between Warner Brothers Discovery and Weagle, the company behind the Me TV network, will welcome dozens of the world's classic cartoons, including Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Scooby-Doo, Tom and Jerry, the Jetsons, Top Cat, Yogi Bear, Popeye, Johnny Quest, and the Flintstones, among others. Now,
Oh, you just said my favorite.
all right. Alongside Warner Brothers properties like other cartoons joining Me TV Tunes include Rocky and Bullwinkle, Woody Woodpecker, Casper, Betty Boop, Speed Racer. Yes, that one's in.
Yeah.
All right, and more. One definite confirmation: the real Ghostbusters will be in. Okay, so the network will be available for multi-platform distribution on over-the-air broadcast television, traditional MVPDs, and virtual MVPD. What the hell is MVPD? Oh well.
Virtual private network. A VPN is a virtual private network.
I'm gonna look it up, because I have no clue what the hell that means. MVPD. Help me. Multi-channel video programming distributor. That's what it is. Okay. Ooh. Next time, just spell it out before we're done with. Okay. Let's see. Traditional MVPDs and virtual MVPDs, along with a complimentary offering for ad-supported streaming services. We are honored to work with the amazing team at Warner Bros. Discovery and others on this network and bring together a truly incredible collection of the world's best-known and most loved classic cartoons, creating a new destination for everyone to discover or rediscover the sheer joy of watching cartoons on TV, said Neil Sabin, Vice Chairman of Weagle Broadcasting Company. Me TV Tunes will be dedicated 24/7 to showcasing the biggest...
Guys, we got two things quick.
Okay.
Osage County, Oklahoma is now a confirmed tornado. It is just to the south and east of Hominy, Oklahoma. Just south and east of Hominy.
There it is. Observed.
Also, there is another one that's observed that we need to pay attention to. And this one is gonna make us Iowans really cringe because it is Pottawatomie County in Minden.
Again?
Yep.
Minden? Oh.
2 miles south of Minden or 18 miles southwest of Harlan. I know Harlan was hit hard not too long ago.
Minden was hit really hard. So people, be ready. This is not a joke. These storms are starting to light up.
Yeah.
And like I said, this is why I'm on radar duty tonight, is because these storms are not playing around.
Yeah, these
Minden, Iowa, and Osage, Oklahoma. If you are in any of those areas, you need to be in your safe place right fucking now.
Yep.
No joke.
Nope.
I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just trying to be real.
Yep. That's fine. Okay. Back to the story real quick. And don't worry, we're not trying to scare you. We are taking it seriously, but we don't want to, be like having this all night. But all right, so let me see. Where was I? I have finished up saying, but Me TV Tunes will dedicate 24/7 to showcasing the biggest names and most beloved classic cartoons and animated characters. Everyone has a favorite cartoon. It is a universally loved art form. We are thrilled to bring those smiles and memories back to TV with Me TV Tunes. Let's see. Neil and the team at Weagle have been long-standing and innovative licensing partners of Warner Brothers content for decades, said David Decker, president of content sales for Warner Brothers Discovery. Having some of the studio's most iconic animated characters all available in one place is not only great for fans of classic animation, but also just super fun. Me TV Tunes will launch on June 25th. Now, joining Me TV Tunes are animation author, historian, and executive Jerry Beck and character voice actor Bob Bergen. And by the way, Bob Bergen is a regular poster at the Bloomvox Studios community on Facebook. Let's see. Beck is
well. Voice.
I'll tell you in a second. Beck is well known for his books on American animation and classic characters, including the 50 Greatest Cartoons, the Hanna-Barbera Treasury, Looney Tunes and Merry Melodies, a complete illustrated guide to Warner Brothers cartoons. Beck will help produce original content that will expand and enhance the viewing experience. Four-time Emmy nominee Bergen is a voice actor and host, well known for voicing Warner Brothers characters Porky Pig, Tweety, Barbara the Martian, and many others. He will be the signature voice of the network, bringing the Me TV Tunes brand and viewing experiences to life with his announcing and acting prowess. The Me TV Tunes network will join Me TV, Heroes and Icons, Star TV, Catchy Comedy, Movies, Story Television, Dabble, and Me TV Plus in the Weagle family of national broadcast networks. Beck promised this is not another boomerang, as I best can describe it. Think 1992 Cartoon Network times 100 on steroids, available for free everywhere. Let's see.
I just hope Me TV Tunes shows up in our Me TV lineup.
I agree. In addition to the entire Warner Brothers library of animated shorts, series, and features, Beck promised we'll be mining the vaults at Sony, Columbia, UPA, Universal, Lance, Harvey Tunes, Underdog, etc., and other major studios. We will also be resurrecting classic TV shows unavailable in some cases for over 50 years. That is sweet.
Yeah,
you know what's supposed?
But you know what's even? You know what? I'm sorry for another break-in, but the Osage County tornado warning has just been upgraded. We are now in a particularly dangerous situation, tornado warning in Osage County,
Yeah, that thing
Oklahoma.
definitely looks like a hook. Let's see. Oh, now they just used it to observe in Iowa. Okay.
You know what? The tornado season is starting off early and is rougher than most years.
Actually, no, it's right on time. Let's see. Let's see. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado located 5 miles southeast of Hominy, moving northeast at 40. Okay, now there is also a now officially confirmed in Iowa in the Potawatomi area. Let's see.
Yep,
one
which is the one I mentioned
Menden
earlier.
is canceled. The one over Menden is
Canceled? Okay.
Yeah, it's not over Menden now.
Okay. But yeah,
But
that
yes,
but
right
yes,
now,
that one in Oklahoma,
Osage.
that one is bad.
So if you're in Barnstall, Oklahoma, Avant,
that's not it.
Oklahoma, if any of these cities sound familiar, Ocheleta, Ramona, Bartlesville.
Oh, there's Hominy. I
any
had the
of
wrong
these-
storm. Okay. I was on the wrong storm.
Dewey, if any of these names sound familiar, this tornado is very possibly going to be a long track. If it is a long track, that means you need to be in your safe place right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right now. No joke.
Yeah.
It is moving northeast at 40 miles per hour, which means, according to storm tracks, at 40 miles per hour, we're going to see this storm possibly hit Barnsdale in 14 minutes, Gilland in 13. Give me one moment. I need to stretch out just a little bit here so that I can get a better read on this.
Oh, wow. I didn't know I could do this. I can tell exactly where it's going to be. Ocheleta, 8 minutes. Wallaco in approximately 18. Avant in 21 minutes. Gilland in 24 minutes.
Yeah, that's our radar's
Whoa.
power, Shirley.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm getting... Oops. No. I've got
Okay,
I have the...
Gilland 13, Barnsdall 14, Tallant 16, Willow Rock 25, Fight 32, Mataoka 33, Torpedo 34, Bartlesville 39, Hog Shooter 42, Dewey 44, and Glen Oak 47 minutes. If you are in any of these areas, if you recognize any of these city names, all 43,835 of you need to be in shelter right now. I don't care if it says it's not going to hit you for 40 minutes. It's better to be in shelter and be stable and get weather warnings through your radio than to risk trying to run at the last second. So, like I said, 43,835 people are under the gun for this one.
Yep. Okay, and by the way...
I am gonna bounce out. I got a bit of a headache.
Okay. That's alright,
So
Mike.
I will talk to you all later.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Bye.
Later.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Sorry about
Good
that,
night.
Mike.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've been fighting a bit of a headache myself, but it's not stress. I think it's something like the weather for me. And no, not stormy weather. It's just the pressure changes. Okay, now this is the last paragraph of that article I was reading. He concluded there are no plans for this channel to ever produce new animation as Cartoon Network did. This is a classic cartoon channel devoted to the history of animation. Thank you very much. Sign me up.
You Shirley.
Yeah.
You want to know something?
What?
That Me TV Tunes. Don't we have a Yahoo group dedicated to old school?
We used to. We don't have it anymore, but
we could start one.
Janet, I've got total tunage already. We don't need it.
That's the one. That's the one.
Yeah.
You might want to tell James Henry Ward about that.
Janet, he knows about it too. It's fine.
Oh, never mind.
He already knew about it. But
I
yeah,
hope I didn't chase Mike off.
No, you didn't. I think weather issues can really cause problems because I'm not gonna lie. I think after I ate dinner, my headache went away. But I mean, my headache was bothering me a little bit. But it wasn't that stress. I think it was just this insane weather.
The slight pressure changes because don't you have a chance of rain tomorrow?
No,
you had it today. You had it today.
Yeah. And then we're supposed to get another one. Let's see. Northern Alabama has a slight risk on Wednesday or Thursday. It's Wednesday. And then we're supposed to get like Atlanta storms. Reporting. It's supposed to be like Atlanta storms, but by the time it reaches us, it won't be severe. And then we're supposed to cool off next week.
Oh, you know what?
What?
Did you see what Kurt showed against the street lights, against the lighting on the runways this morning?
Yeah, I saw that.
And it did look like snow.
Uh-huh.
They are supposed to get rain all week long.
Yeah.
And I meant to ask Frodo. Now, when I was watching Sid Squad the other night, not last night, but the other night, there was like a layer of clear sky with black clouds above it and another layer of clear skies. Frodo, if you could hear that, could you tell me what you think that is? Because it was very strange looking to me.
Oh, he muted. He could be doing something. That's all right. But yeah. Excuse me. Sorry.
Yeah. Every place has its hazards.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you want next? The teacher arrested accused of using AI to falsely paint boss? Or the employer who fired the 78-year-old receptionist now must pay her $78,000?
The AI one.
All right.
And then the 78-year-old woman.
Yeah, that's the last one anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so back to the articles. And, geez, not again.
Ad blocker?
Yep.
Control.
Okay. Tiana, I already got it.
Delete. That's how you do it.
Okay. Alright, so here we go. Teacher arrested accused of using AI to falsely paint boss as racist and anti-Semitic. Dejon Darian, a physical education teacher and the athletic director at Pikesville High School in Maryland, created a fake audio recording of the principal spewing hateful comments, authorities say. So, here's what happened. A Maryland high school teacher was arrested after he allegedly used artificial intelligence to create phony audio, planting racist and anti-Semitic words into the voice of his boss, authorities said. This was April 25th, so I can't remember what Thursday it was. Dejon Darian, a physical education teacher and the athletic director at Pikesville High School, was accused of falsifying the voice of Principal Eric Eiswert in January, authorities said. We now have conclusive evidence that the recording was not authentic, Baltimore County Police Chief Robert McCullough told reporters in Towson. It's been determined that the recording was generated through the use of artificial intelligence technology. Darian was charged with disrupting school activities and other counts. As you can imagine, this has been a very difficult time for the Pikesville High School community, Principal Eiswert and his family, Baltimore County Public Schools Superintendent Miriam Rogers said. A judge signed on Wednesday afternoon an arrest warrant for Darian, who was caught Thursday morning at Baltimore-Washington International Thurgood Marshall Airport. Darian was scheduled to fly to Houston when security questioned whether he had properly packed his gun for travel, McCullough said. Darian's name was run through police records and the warrant showed up, leading to his arrest, McCullough added. He stopped short of saying whether Darian was seeking to flee. Darian was also charged with theft, retaliation against a witness, and stalking. He and Eiswert had been at odds over work performance challenges, with Darian's contract possibly not being renewed next semester, according to the arrest warrant. Through their investigation, detectives have alleged that Mr. Darien, who was the athletic director at the high school, made the recording to retaliate against the principal, who had launched an investigation into the potential mishandling of school funds. Ooh. Eiswort had been following up on a $1,916 payment Darien originally authorized for an assistant girls soccer coach, who the head coach and players said never assisted the team, police said. Eiswort had reprimanded Darien for terminating a coach without his approval, police said. Eiswort was widely admonished when the viral audio seemed to capture him spewing hateful rhetoric mocking black and Jewish people. The voice initially believed to have been Eiswort said black students were unable to test their way out of a paper bag, according to the court document. The recording went on to make disparaging comments about Jewish individuals and 2 teachers who should never have been hired at the school, the warrant said. Eiswort has always insisted that the recording, which was sent to Darien and 2 other teachers the night of January 16th, was fake. The audio spread quickly on social media and had profound repercussions, causing significant disruptions for the PHS staff and students, according to the arrest warrant. Eiswort has been on paid administrative leave since the recording went viral. District appointees have run the school since Eiswort's departure, and the temporary administrators will stay on the job through the end of the school year, Rogers said. We will work with Principal Eiswort and the Pikesville community concerning next year, Rogers added. Investigators linked the email tjfoust9@gmail.com, which was used to send the audio, to an internet service provider registered to Darien's grandmother, according to the warrant. The recovery phone number for the Google account had a 213 area code registered to Darien, a South California native, police said. A forensic analyst contracted by the FBI also found that the recording contained traces of AI-generated content with human editing after the fact, the arrest warrant said. Darien was shown to have used the Baltimore County Public Schools network to access open AI tools and Microsoft Bing chat services on December 18th and 19th and January 15th, a day before the audio clip was sent out, police said. Darien and his family could not immediately be reached for comment. The school district will seek to fire Darien, Rogers said. He probably has been by now. Eiswort could not be immediately reached for comment on Thursday. A rep for the principal's union said he's relieved that responsible people are being held accountable, but is worried that the harm caused by the fake audio could be long-lasting. I continue to be concerned about the damage these actions have caused for Principal Eiswort. You're excused. His family and the students and staff of Pikesville High School, and the Black and Jewish community members. Council of Administrative and Supervisory Employee Executive Director Billy Burke said in a statement. I hope there is deliberate action to heal the trauma caused by the fake audio and that all people can feel restored. And that's the end of it.
Sorry about that.
You're fine.
Just had a little bit of my dinner tickle the back of my throat.
Ooh, I hate that.
You know what my worst culprit is with that?
What?
Rice. I get 1 or 2 grains of rice
in
my throat right there. And I cough it up.
That's why I like That's why I like the jasmine rice. It sticks. It sticks when you eat it. So it's very rare that. Go ahead.
No, I'm scratching an underarm itch.
Oh, okay. Do you like sushi? I've never actually had sushi, but I'm kind of a little nervous about that because I don't like raw fish. Not too big.
Well, the raw fish sushi is the sashimi. I haven't gotten brave enough to try that right. But to get me used to sushi, I started off with California rolls. You would have to poke the fake crab out of the middle, though.
Yeah.
But basically what a California... Okay, go ahead.
Apologies for interrupting again.
So
if you live in Barnesdall, Oklahoma, right now, if you are not in your safe place, kiss your ass goodbye. This storm is literally 2 minutes tops from hitting you. And I can confirm with some of my radar imagery that I've been doing that this tornado is actively on the ground. Yep. My NROT shows rotation, and then on my cross-sectional scan, of the correlation coefficient, we have debris being lofted 25,000 feet into the air.
Ooh. All right. Location.
So,
Yeah. Let me see.
Barnstall, get to safety.
Yeah, here are the locations in or near the path. Barnstall, it's practically on top of it by now. Bartlesville Municipal Airport, Dewey, Okessa, and Talent. Spelled Tallant.
Yep. So, get to safety right now.
Yeah. Let's see.
Sorry for interrupting again, but hey, I'm keeping you guys up to alert, aren't I?
Okay, well, apparently there's... Let's see. Is this the same one? Confirmed large incident 5 miles east of Winona, moving northeast at 40.
Yeah, this is
okay,
the
that's
same
the same-
tornado that
yes,
we've
that's
been
the same
tracking.
one.
Rider?
That's the same one. But yeah, there's that storm right there in the middle.
I didn't press anything.
Like I started to say, Shirley, I started off with California rolls and gradually worked my way up to sushi with the little fish eggs on the top. And then I worked it up to little pieces of raw fish.
Yeah.
But the true sashimi has a piece of raw fish this long laying across the top.
Okay.
Okay.
That's my
Go
turn
ahead
for an
and-
itchy nose.
Go
All
ahead
right.
and talk, Frodo.
No, I think he's done on that part. Okay, that means now we'll get to the last story here. Employer who fired 78-year-old receptionist now must pay her $78,000. So, here's the story.
That's $1,000 a year.
Yeah.
That's $1,000 a year, right?
Right. Sumi! She's in the
Hi,
chat!
Sumi.
Let's see.
Hi, Sumi.
Hey, Sumi. Sorry about that. We're having a bit of a severe weather event going on here in the U.S. right now. Because let's put it this way. Upgrading a hotel room. That's awesome. Upgrading your phone. That's awesome. Upgrading to a high risk of severe weather. That's not awesome. That's horrible. Seriously. Yeah, when you get it, if your area gets upgraded to a high risk of severe weather, that's one upgrade you do not want to have.
Yeah, because it won't even help you to grab your ass and tuck your head.
All right.
Right, Shirley?
Right. So anyway, back to the story here. The operator of a retirement facility in Columbus, Georgia will have to pay $78,000 to a receptionist to settle an age and disability discrimination lawsuit filed by the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, or EEOC. Shirley Noble, as that's her name, was 78 when she was terminated from her job at Covenant Woods Senior Living in February of 2022, 1 month after being honored as a 2021 Employee of the Year, according to a lawsuit filed by the agency in federal court. Noble, who had worked for Covenant for 14 years, returned to her job after a brief hospitalization to find a new, younger employee seated at her desk, the EEOC alleged. At a meeting with her manager the following day, Noble was questioned about whether she needed to continue working and how long she saw herself continuing in the workforce, according to the complaint. Noble expressed a desire to continue working for 2 or 3 more years, but the next day she was told she was being let go due to a loss of confidence in her abilities, with her hospitalization cited as a concern that led to the decision, the EEOC alleged. Employers have a responsibility to evaluate... Yes?
I have to interrupt again, and I'm sorry.
Okay. Oh! Tornado emergency!
Barnstall and points further out. If you are not in your shelter zone right fucking now, it is almost too fucking late.
Yep.
You guys are under a tornado emergency.
Yep.
Now, when we're talking about severe weather like this, tornado warnings have 3 levels. You've got your standard tornado warning. You've got your PDS, particularly dangerous situation tornado warnings, and the highest level is your tornado emergency. That means Barnsdall, if you did not take my fucking advice and get to shelter when I told you to, you might be dead. Also, Bartlesville, be in shelter. Dewey, be in shelter now.
Okessa.
This storm.
Yeah, there's also Okessa, Bartlesville Municipal Airport, and Talent.
I'm gonna check my my cross-sectional CC really quick. This is lofting shit 30,000+ feet into the air.
Yeah.
This storm is lofting debris 30,000 feet in the air. This is not a fucking joke, people.
That's about 6 miles high.
Yes. And I'm going to get my NROT here for this. Hold on. I don't want that bit small of an area. I just want this.
I need to find the nearest...
So, I'm not even joking. If you guys are not in your tornado-safe places, it's probably too late. Tornado emergency is the highest level tornado warning that exists. And this is not us joking. We are not trying to throw up false alarms. We are trying to let you know what's going on.
Yeah, this is serious.
Please, 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 please take this deadly serious, because here's the point. This is deadly serious.
Because see this radar here? I have never seen a black and purple dashed line like that before on a radar.
Yeah. So, like I said, if you are not in shelter, be there now.
Okay.
So.
Oh, that's much better.
Sumi, Goaty, Craig, we're just keeping people up to date because this storm, today we're under such a major risk of severe weather that it is nutty.
Oh,
we're looking at gate-to-gate circulation of 170+ miles per hour. This is looking at least EF3 level, maybe EF4.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to seeing this. Oh, Jesus, this talk of tornadoes is bringing back bad memories. Y'all, I may be a dumbass, but the way I run is, even as soon as there is a tornado watch, I'm already in shelter. Good! That's actually good.
Who was that saying that?
Goaty. Is the tornado the reason Mike ain't here? No, Mike was starting to get a headache.
Yeah,
so
Mike was starting to get a headache, but I already warned these guys that I was going to be interrupting the show possibly multi times tonight because of this.
See, there's Barnsdall right there, and there's the big old hook echo right there in the middle.
So, this is not me trying to get you guys worried or anything. This is just me trying to inform. Like I say, our show is about being informed and being real. I'll tell you this right now. I'm gonna go to my radar omega really quick. Go to correlation coefficient, because I want to check something quick.
For those who don't understand this, correlation coefficient, basically you look at a radar, if you see like a ball of like blue or something on its own like that, that means it's a debris ball.
We're looking at a roughly 3.81 mile wide debris ball.
Ooh, that's big.
Now, to put that in perspective, the largest tornado proper that we have ever seen was 2 miles wide, and that was the
El
Reno
tornado in 2013, the one that almost took Mike
Yep.
Bettis.
That was a EF5. So we're talking about a 3-mile debris ball. That's not good.
No. Okay.
So,
all right. Here's what Goody said, y'all. Even if you don't remember the Arkansas tornado in 2020, it was fucking scary. That shit was on my neighborhood and ended up derailing a train on a nearby train track. Ooh.
oh, I believe it.
And it quite literally destroyed half the neighborhood. Thank fucking Jesus that the half of the neighborhood that was destroyed was the half that didn't have anyone living in it. Oh, that is good news. Whew.
That's
Severe
very lucky.
thunderstorm warning. That
I'm not,
in 42
like I
minutes.
said, Goody, like I said, we're not trying to scare you.
Yeah.
We're not trying to scare you. We're just trying to keep you informed and keep you up to date.
Okay, right now it looks like that tornado is between Barnsdall and Bartlesville.
Yep, and looks like it's still on the ground.
Yeah.
So I'm going to bounce back out, you guys. I'll keep you guys up to date.
Okay. But yeah, this is serious.
You gonna finish that article? We only got like 12. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, let me see.
They were questioning her about her health.
Yeah. Employers have a responsibility to evaluate an employee's performance without regard to age if the employee is 40 and over and without regard to an actual or perceived disability, Marcus Keegan, regional attorney for the EEOC's Atlanta District Office, said in a statement on Tuesday. Okay. There we go. There's more here.
Is that the end of the article?
No, it's not. Covenant Woods is owned by Chattanooga, Tennessee-based Brightspace Senior Living, which operates a handful of retirement communities in 4 states. We at Covenant Woods and Brightspace Senior Living resolved this case due to the cost of litigating it, Brightspace Chief Financial Officer Brian Hendricks said in a statement. We do not admit wrongdoing or discriminatory conduct as part of this resolution. Covenant Woods and Brightspace Senior Living remain committed to compliance with all discrimination and labor and employment laws. The Age Discrimination in Employment Act only applies to workers who are at least 40 years of age. So that would apply to me. The 1975 law doesn't protect workers under 40 from age discrimination, although some states offer similar safeguards for younger employees. And now that's the end of the story.
Yeah. You know what I was looking at, to get back, I was looking at Weather Omega, and I clicked on Norman, Oklahoma. They had, let me see if I can do it again, okay?
Okay, hold on. Goody said this. Guys, I'm not even kidding. I think I literally fucking heard the train flying above me. I remember just sitting there in my shelter with my brother, just scared for my fucking life, thinking, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Sorry for bringing that up. No, that's okay. I think it's good you brought this up because, you know, you obviously have that experience. And I say, I'm just happy that I'm living to tell the tale. That's fine. That's good. I mean, look what happened back on April 27, 2011 for, you know, like I said, for Montgomery South, 1 tornado warning. Go 50 miles north of Montgomery, all hell broke loose. So, and trust us, we haven't forgotten that around here. Yeah, they're having a tornado emergency in Oklahoma right now. Just 25 years ago, back on May 3rd, first ever tornado emergency was issued for the Moore, Oklahoma tornado. So yeah, what's going on is serious. Let's see, I mean, hold on. I mean, my brother isn't alive today, but that's due to reasons completely unrelated to the tornado. But no, that's fine. We will not. Let's see. Craig. Oh yeah, the derecho in 2020 that hit Iowa hard. Yeah, derechos can be just as bad as tornadoes. So. Oh, I'm sorry. Ugh. I'm getting tired and I'm getting sleepy, but damage to my roof. Yeah, Craig suffered roof damage. Yeah, that's totally understandable.
Oh, I'm not exactly sure where this is, but they have primary sensor data.
Mm-hmm.
It's parksmarina.com. So it's Parks Marina.
Okay.
Now this is sticky.
Mm-hmm.
The outdoor temperature is 65.3 degrees. The humidity is 95.4%. The dew point is 63.9.
Mm-hmm.
Correction, 65.2. It just dropped a 0.1.
Yeah. Well,
You
let's
know?
see. Futaba-san, guys, I also experienced that tornado in 2020. I live in the same neighborhood as Godi. Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sustained
So.
winds 13. It's going 13.5 miles per hour with gusts to 25.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have to get lessons on how to read this right.
That's fine. Okay. Expires in 22
Sea level
minutes.
Oops. Sorry, Shirley, I'm
Oh, you're fine.
interrupting again.
No, you're fine.
Okay. Now pressure measurements. The pressure is 950.72 millibars. MB. I know an MB in computer language is megabytes.
Yeah.
And the sea level pressure is 1004.84 millibars,
Yeah.
or 29.67 inches HG. What is HG?
I think that's mercury, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what it is. Okay. Let me do this update real quick because this was 7 minutes ago. Let's see. Confirmed large destructive tornado located 4 miles northeast of Barnsdall, moving northeast at 50. Tornado emergency for rural far eastern Osage County. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Okay. Okay, the same places are still in the path. So, but yeah, I mean, okay, let me hop out of that there. Okay, that hook is not... Okay, I can still see a hook, but I don't see as much... Yeah, but that part is still there, so... Okay, let me see. Futaba said, I'll be honest, I'm not a religious person at all, but during that night I was just praying to whatever gods may exist out there. Oh, I don't blame you. Trust me. Now, I'll put it this way. I bought a couple of motorcycle helmets for a grand total of $10. One for me and one for Mom, just in case. Because, I go back to, what was it? It was Joplin, the Joplin, Missouri 2011 tornado. A boy, all he had on was a bicycle helmet. He was saved from getting a serious head injury by that bicycle helmet. So, having a helmet, they say have a helmet ready. And here's something people don't realize. Put some shoes on in your shelter. Because, let's say the house is let's see. The motorcycle helmet thing for safety during tornado sheltering is really genius idea. It got the visor on it, shields the neck. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep, exactly. Because one thing that was definitely learned about the April 27th outbreak, a lot of the deaths were caused by head trauma, by all the debris. So,
Roto's back.
I
already talked about it. Eastern Osage County's under that tornado
Guys?
emergency. Yeah.
If you are in Piedmont, Oklahoma right now, the amateur storm tracker team has a team down in this area. Piedmont is just to the north and west of Oklahoma City.
Oh, I need to back
There
up
is
then.
an actual tornado dropping right fucking now. This is not a joke. This is not Piedmont, Oklahoma.
There you are,
tornado
Piedmont.
dropping. Get to shelter.
Okay. I think I see.
Yeah, meanwhile, that tornado emergency...
There's your
Oh,
storm
they've
chaser
dropped it!
group.
They've officially dropped the tornado emergency.
But I'm
Connor
just saying
Cross.
we have actual chasers on the ground on this, and they are reporting Piedmont, Oklahoma right now needs to be in shelter.
Okay.
Is one of your storm chasing crews Connor Croft, Frodo?
Okay, let's see. Futaba, while I was sitting in my shelter listening to tornado updates, I was just voicemailing everyone I cared about, which isn't a whole lot. And I love them because I didn't even know if I'd survive. Understandable, Futaba. Completely understandable.
The
But yeah, the tornado emergency has officially been dropped. But it is still a dangerous situation with that one in Oklahoma. Okay. 4 miles south of the Bartlesville Municipal Airport, moving northeast at 50. That means if you don't get into shelter, you don't have a lot of time.
You know what, Shirley? I got thinking.
Mm-hmm.
You know those airports that are in tornado areas?
Mm-hmm.
Do they have shelters for passengers
Yes.
that are at the airport when the tornado sirens sound?
Yes.
So I often wondered that listening to these storms.
Yes, actually they do. If you recall, there was that tornado that hit the St. Louis's airport.
Uh-huh.
They do have a place where people take shelter. 2011.
Yeah, and I was wondering about that.
Yeah, most airports in those areas do have shelters. So
it's probably a big basement underneath the floor of the main terminal that nobody knows about.
Right.
Oh, I think I'm gonna bugger off.
Okay, and it shows almost over anyway, so.
Okay, I'll wait then.
Yeah. All right.
But no, you get all these people. I know this is kind of weird, but I was in. Go ahead, Frodo. My story can wait.
I was just gonna say, you guys, we may be leaving the air tonight, but if you hear a tornado warning in your area, I do not give a shit what it is. I need you to please, 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 please take it serious. This is not a joke.
No.
This is not a lie.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nothing to sneeze at.
Right.
Yeah, especially when we're talking about tornadoes lofting debris 30,000 feet into the air.
Yeah, because that tornado last week, like somebody found a street sign 30 miles away from the original town when that one had hit. So
here, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, Shirley.
Okay.
You're going to be like, oh shit. Because I took a picture when I saw this.
Okay.
2 pictures coming in on the BTA messenger.
All right.
Boom.
On my way.
I lost the cap to my pen.
Okay.
God damn it.
All right. Let me get it up to articles that way. There we go. All right. Ooh. That's creepy.
Do you see why I'm saying this is fucking nuts?
Yeah. Whoa. Yep. When you get storms that high, that's like, oh shit.
Yeah. So, if you guys are interested in seeing what I'm talking about on the stream, just ask Shirley and she'll make sure you get a copy of it, okay?
Yeah.
But this, if I'm throwing up alarms, there's a reason.
Yeah. Okay, let's go. The way I am is, as soon as I even see the word tornado on the news, even if it's just a watch, I go like that one song that goes, "Fuck this shit, I'm out," and straight to the shelter. Everyone, I gotta close tonight's stream with some wise words. Okay. And Saja said, I got the Weather Channel now.
I'll tell you what.
I'm gonna bounce out, you guys. You guys take care of the clothes.
Okay, got it. Okay, Janet, go ahead.
My first experience with anything related to a tornado was when we were visiting my cousin in Houston. We went to a mall, and they issued a tornado watch. Well, I panicked, because at the time, I did not know the difference between a watch and a warning.
Mm-hmm.
Watch means it's possible, a warning means it's there.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. But anyway, we're gonna wrap things up, but like I said, keep for those of you go living in like Oklahoma, Iowa, and all these places that have been having this severe weather, be careful tonight, okay? Let's see, my mother and father used to chase tornadoes. My father had his car lifted with him in it and slammed to the ground, busting his nose. Ooh. This is why I could never do it myself. I'd be too terrified. So it's like, it's one thing watching on TV, but I don't want to, I don't want to get too close. Alright, so, anyway, this is our plan for the rest of the week. Hopefully the weather will calm down. Wednesday, I am doing Master Duel. Frodo's going to help me. Frodo will be helping me with that. So, and then on Friday, it will be Friday it is game night, and we'll be doing trivia. The first of 2 weeks of trivia.
Wait a minute.
What?
I thought we were going to do another week of
We already did 2 weeks of Among Us. We've already done 2 weeks of Among Us.
Trivia. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, if you say so.
Yeah.
I trust you because you're the boss.
Wait a second. No, it is Among Us. 17 to 20. Yeah, that's right. It is Among Us. Never mind. Forget what I said. My brain's not working as it's late. All right.
Okay,
But anyway, yeah, it is going to be Among Us because I forgot I put trivia for the 17th and 24th. Never mind. Brain dead. All right. Let's see. Guys, tornadoes aren't a fucking joke. They are one of the most serious things on the goddamn planet. If someone gets the... Oh, no. I know. I take them very seriously myself. Excuse me.
Bless you.
I was coughing. Someone got caught in my throat. Oh, believe me. I know it's real. Trust me. I know it's real. I take it seriously. I always have. Okay? But, for those of you like... Hey, don't interrupt my show. The FCC requires it because this is life-saving information. Okay?
Not just the weather warnings, but those testings of the emergency broadcast, the
emergency alert system, actually.
The EAS. Don't they do it once a week?
On the TVs, yes.
Don't they do
when I hear the siren test, it's always at 3:30 on the first Wednesday of the month.
But you got it last week.
Mm-hmm. Right. All right. So that's basically our plan for the week. It's going to be I got Master Duel on Wednesday. I'm going to see if I can put some more X-Men 97 episodes up because I am so sorry I have not been able to post it. I've been extremely busy. So I'm going to try my best. Oh, and by the way, May 14th, Netflix will have the worst to date Marvel movie added, Madam Web. And so far, people are saying I should riff the hell out of it.
Oh, why don't? Oh, wouldn't Madam Web be a perfect movie for riff tracks?
It could be. We'll just have to wait and see, though. All right. So anyway, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play the ending. So bear with me. Growl.
Oh, I just want to get my camera adjusted right.
Yep. All right. So anyway, with that in mind, I'm going to say love, peace, and chicken grease. Everyone have a great night. Sleep well. Stay safe, especially in Oklahoma right now. Please stay safe. And we'll be
Well,
back. And
people,
yeah.
grab your sleeping bags, a pillow, your weather radio, and a tablet to amuse yourself.
Yep. So anyway, I will be with Frodo on Wednesday for Master Duel, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and then we'll all be back Friday for some trivia. So with that in mind,
Wait a minute.
peace. What? Oh,
Wait
Among Us, Among Us.
Among Us, not trivia. Trivia
Duh.
next week. Is it trivia next week?
Yes. See, here I go again. Brain
Sorry, what?
brain malfunction. Brain malfunction.
Malfunction.
All right. Let me try this one more time. Master Duel Wednesday, Among Us on Friday. Finally got it right. Okay.
Got it right. Yay!
Yay. All right. So, I will see you on Wednesday for Master Duel, and we'll be here Friday for Among Us. So, have a great night. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you later. Night, y'all.